What's going on? This footage is from yesterday at the media workout, fight week media workout, over at Gleason's gym. I haven't been there in maybe about 3 years. It's probably been more than 3 years, right? Damn, I need to get back out in the field. So the final press conference is going to be starting soon for Deontay Wilder and Robert Helenius. It's going to be on Fox Sports. If you want to watch it at home, we are going to watch the Fox Sports broadcast. So there's going to be commercial breaks. In between commercial breaks, we're going to talk. And later on tonight, damn sure, or tomorrow, Fox is going to claim this video. So we're going to have a little bit of fun, since this is one of the videos I'm definitely not going to get paid for, unless you guys want to do a little bit of super chat. Huh? Do a little bit of super chat? Should I put a whole bunch of Cash App shit all up on the screen? I'm going to do it. I'm going to put all that shit up on the screen. It's going to be PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. What's the other shit? Y'all going to give me some of the Apple Pay? Y'all going to give me some of that? Y'all going to give me some Bitcoin? Yeah, we're going to take all of that. So what's up, man? What's going on with you guys? I'm glad to be back. I have had a fucking crazy ass week. I don't even know where to start. The week's been so fucking crazy. But we're going to talk some boxing. So what the hell is going on with my stream? I ain't starting no motherfucker. You know what? Can I put boxing content on OnlyFans? What if I become a trendsetter and I put a 99-cent uncut with boxing highlights boxing program on Twitter? On OnlyFans. What about that? We are going to be starting memberships though. But can I tell you something? Y'all see the title of the video, right? Is PBC Showtime boxing done? What if I tell you that T Street is no longer interested in covering boxing full time? Yeah, you know, it'll be me, Mikey, and Big J, you know, and Donnell. We'll still be like doing our part, but I don't think I'm going to be doing any more expanding. I want to cover like other things, you know, other content. By the way, YouTube is kind of pissed off at me too. Again, I go through this, you know, about once every 18 months or so, where I produce some content that's taken down and then YouTube starts fucking with my videos. You know, it's kind of frustrating. But nonetheless, we're going to be here this weekend. We're going to be streaming during Michaela Mayer and Alicia Baumgartner. We're going to be streaming during that fight. We're going to be streaming also during the main event of Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall. Then we're going to be streaming during the main event of Wilder, Helenius, and Devin Haney, George Kambosos. Big J is over in Australia now. Going to be heading to the press conference soon, which we're going to be streaming later on at about 8 p.m. Eastern. So overall, been a nice little busy day in boxing. After all, I've been off for basically like 2 weeks. You know, the fall winter boxing schedule is looking real shitty. Is it just me? It's looking real shitty. You know, it's looking real shitty. I want to cover the fucking no good scammers, Black Lives Matter. Them women that stole all that money. Motherfuckers. I knew that shit was a scam. I knew that was a scam. And I'm telling people I know, I'm like, listen, do them women look like they ever had a knee put on their neck? Or they ever been, why y'all giving y'all money to them? What are they doing? You know, Philadelphia right now has 428, 29 homicides. You listen to that? Last year was a record with 562 that were reported, okay, not listed as suspicious deaths. Do you see these Black Lives Matter motherfucker in the streets? Like, listen, calling out on motherfucking 52nd and Market for the violence to end? It's a scam, bro. It's a scam. But this is what happens when people vote with their hearts and not their futures in their pockets. Now, all that money that y'all got for the little PPP loans and the motherfucking stimulus money, they got that money right back. Didn't they? Charged you up with gas, food high and shit, everything high and shit. Y'all thought they was giving out that free money. They weren't going to get it back? Come on now. Yeah, I went to Roxborough. I went to Roxborough High School for a semester. Well, half a year. Ain't no semesters in college. Half a year before I fucking dropped out again. So I was out there in the streets. I dropped out of high school like 3 different times. You know, before I finally went back when I was 18 to get my GED. You know. But yeah, man, like, you know. But you know, I wanna share what's on my mind. By the way, let's go open up this press conference. We're gonna be watching the Fox Sports version of this presser. But yeah, man. By the way, I'm really, really disappointed in PBC. You see what I'm saying? I'm really, really disappointed in PBC. What up, Franco? I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm from the PA. Thanks, El Inino, if I said that right. But yeah, bro, times is rough out here. Let me pull up this broadcast, though. We're going to watch the Fox Sports Wilder press conference. What up, Punch Drunk? Donating to fucking Wilder's chat. I never understood, like would you, like, put it this way, would you give super chat to like the Showtime channel? Like, why are you sending super chats to like the channel? Like, you know, like corporate channels. That makes no sense to me. But anyway, let me see something here. What was I doing? Fox Sports Go. Fox Sports app. Let's go see what's going on. But yeah, man, word on the curb. And it's been going around for a while because I do follow like network news, meaning like, for example, how HBO and Warner and Discovery like are all merging, you know, like stuff like that. So I've been hearing for a while that Showtime maybe and Paramount Plus may be joining up. I had Paramount Plus for a while. I forgot, why did I had a reason why I had Paramount Plus. I forgot what it was that I signed up for the app for, but basically, you know, it's looking like, it's not confirmed, but that Showtime and Paramount Plus, oh wait, the press conference is starting right now. Watch. Hold on. Yeah, I got it on the TV here. Let's go look at the app. See what we got here. I fixed my lag though.
I have been counting on the days until this fight. No fighter from Finland have ever fought for the world heavyweight title. I want to be world champ.
Deontay Wilder is the biggest puncher in modern boxing history. And as the Bronze Bomber always says, his opponents need
See,
to be perfect for
I want to listen to this, but that music, I just can't do it. They might copyright me, man. They might even copyright me for that. Like, they don't be playing around. You know? Like, this promo footage be the footage that gets you. That's what does you in. The promo stuff. But overall, though, you know, I do like the Caleb Plant Anthony Dirrell fight, mostly because I hate to say it, man. You know, I haven't been really high on Caleb Plant. I never really considered Jose Uzcategui a boogeyman. And then what? Subway Mike Lee? You know, so I think Anthony the Dog, Dirrell can lay some hands on him. You know. And as far as Robert Helenius goes, Robert Helenius will be dangerous. He can box. He's the better boxer than Deontay Wilder. But what happens if he gets touched? He ain't getting up. He's probably going to do a crazy dance before he goes down. If Robert Helenius get knocked out, it's probably going to be ugly, Jack. Let me tell you, that shit's going to be ugly, my man. Like, it ain't going to be cute. I haven't been to a fight in a long-ass time. Oh, man, where's Kate Abdo? I'm not liking this already.
including some memorable moments for this man, Showtime Sean Porter. Hello, Showtime. Great to see you. You fought here 5 times. What makes Barclays Center so special?
I don't know. I think it's Brooklyn in general. I think Brooklyn is just a fun city to fight in. The atmosphere is always electric. These fight fans know exactly what they want to see, and when you're not giving it to you, they're going to boo you. But when you're giving it, they're going to give you all the love you want. So that's why I love fighting here.
Well, the fans certainly love the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. He's undefeated here at Barclays Center.
That
4
Gerald
fights,
Washington
4
loss
victories,
was
all
bad.
them by
He had no business losing to Gerald Washington. That was fucked up. He lost to Duapai and Gerald Washington. I was like, he should just hang him up, but he back.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks. I believe this older dog has learned some new tricks. He's got Malik Scott in his corner now in the actual fight for the second time, but Malik has been in his camp for so long, and I think that now working one-on-one, mano-a-mano, those two have been able to really put some things together.
You know what Deontay Wilder remind me of? He seemed like the type of guy that when he gets older, he gonna walk around with a staff. Don't he seem like one like a personally engraved staff, like one of them old heads? Seem like one of them dudes. Like he probably gonna grow some long ass dreads and walk around with a fucking staff.
Of the world, that is mightily impressive.
It's unbelievable. The saying goes, it's easy to get. Well, it's not easy. It's harder to keep the belt than it is
I'm gonna
to
ask
get
you,
it.
motherfuckers.
And for this guy, not only to keep,
I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna ask you in the poll.
Is remarkable.
Well, he's looking for that second reign, but it all starts with Robert Helenius. Now, the Nordic Nightmare, 38 years of age, has never fought for the heavyweight championship of the world. He knows this is a very crucial fight in his career.
You know, some guys just embody their nicknames. I embodied Showtime. This guy right here, he embodies Nightmare. He's the Nordic Nightmare. He's big, he's strong, he can stay right there in your face. As you can see right there, he throws punches and bunches. He doesn't stop. The more important thing with this fight specifically, he can take a punch. So it's going to be really interesting to see how well he stands up to what Deontay Wilder is going to offer him.
Well, the Nordic Nightmare is certainly very focused indeed, but listen, we have a loaded night of boxing coming your way on a Saturday. Here's what you can expect on Fox Sports PBC pay-per-view. A very interesting matchup in the bantamweight division. Gary Antonio Russell will look to remain undefeated against Emmanuel Rodriguez. That a rematch from their matchup in August of last year. Frank Sanchez looking to remain undefeated, trained under the guidance of our dear friend, the legendary Joe Goosen. He'll take on Carlos Negron, and here's what we got for the rest of the week. The weigh-in tomorrow, 5 Eastern on FS2. The pay-per-view prelims coming your way on FS1 at 7 Eastern. And here's how to buy. It is very easy. You can do it from the palm of your hand. Do it right now because you want to be a part of Saturday night's big night of boxing. And coming up next, 2 men that, let's just say, aren't the best of friends. Caleb Plant and Anthony Dirrell. We will break down.
All right, I want y'all to participate in my
coming your
poll.
way as the press conference rolls on here from Barclays.
All right, they're going to commercial break. So I want y'all to participate in my poll. Fucking Boo Fest at Six Flags. Okay, so my poll is here. This is what it says. I'm doing this for you, the people. Let's see, where's it at? I got a top screen, right? Where's my top screen? Well, anyway, it says, hell yeah, I might. Nope, fuck this fight. I'm a lowdown thief. Hashtag stream team. Here, I'm gonna show you. Here it is. So which one are you? You see it? Which one are you? Hell yeah, I might. Nope, fuck this fight. I'm a lowdown thief. Stream team. You lowdowns. You lowdowns. You lowdowns. You lowdowns. Did my stream freeze? Let me see. Did my stream freeze? Nah, we still live. All right, so we have luckily only 24 people voted. So we have the results for, are you buying Wilder versus Helenius on PBC on Fox pay-per-view for $74.99 this Saturday night? We have 19% says hell yeah. 12% says I might. 26% says nope, fuck this fight. I'm guessing you're just not watching at all. And then 44% says I'm a lowdown thief. Hashtag stream team. I'm buying it. I'm doing it for you though, the people. You know, I'm doing it for you. You know, and plus I've been off for like 2 weeks. I gotta make some YouTube money. The holidays are around the corner, baby. You know, when is the next Amazon Prime Day? You know, my ass stood in line for like maybe about 90 minutes to get a PS5 last year. So I got to buy a new computer. I got to buy I want to buy like a super computer, you know, with some, you know, 380 Ti shit. That's what the people are buying, you know, and some nice ass graphic card. So we gotta cover some fights, and I got legal fees and shit, you know. But anyway, we're watching the Wilder versus Helenius fight week final press conference. They are on commercial break. They're on commercial break. So we're waiting for them to come back. They're going to open up with Caleb Plant versus Anthony Dirrell. Now remember, this is streamed, or if you don't want to watch it here, you can watch this right now live on regular Fox Sports. So this is on the Fox Sports channel right now. And we're going to be streaming during the main event of Wilder versus Helenius. So we got a busy day. Let me tell you what I'm doing on Saturday. I'm going to start the day off with Liam Paro versus Brock Jarvis. Then midday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Plus, we have Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall going to be streaming also during the Michaela Mayer, Alicia Baumgartner fight, and Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall. Then later on in the night, we have the ESPN card that's going to be starting. Oh, wait, shit, they got Caleb playing. He going to talk some sass.
Anthony does big things for me. He's got a big name. He's a two-time world champion.
Figueroa, my bad.
IBF super middleweight champion of the world, Caleb Plant, returns to the ring for the first time since a valiant effort, a loss at the hands of Canelo Alvarez last November. And Sean, I think it's fair to say that both Caleb Plant and Anthony Dirrell will not be having Thanksgiving dinner with each other. No. Certainly quite a bit of animosity between the two.
You know, this is something that people always expect in the world of boxing. You expect us to not like one another, to have some true hatred and want to really get after one another, and people never see that. They actually get annoyed by the sportsmanship that we show. So here you go, people. You have an opportunity to see two guys get in the ring that literally do not like one another for the simplest things. I don't like the way you are. That's all you need.
Yeah, that's some hating ass shit.
And vice versa. The fact that I don't like how you present yourself to me is why I want to beat your butt. So everybody's gonna have an opportunity to see two guys that just don't like each other. All the animosity that you guys always want, the hatred that you always want, you get it right here. So that's why you want to order the pay-per-view.
Well, obviously, Sean, both men,
yeah, how you just like, you know, just like, you know, I don't like you. I'm a hater, you know.
They're all going to hit the stage, and we will hear words from the Bronze Bomber Deontay Wilder, Robert Helenius, and our co-main event. The press conference rolls on here from Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
You know what, though? You know what would be fucked? What if Deontay Wilder lose? That would be fucked, right? That would be fucked. If Wilder lose. But anyway, let's go look at the undercard while they were on a commercial break. But what y'all think about what Adrian Broner's heard Barbershop Conversations? Did y'all well what he was talking about on Barbershop Conversations show, and I believe it. You know, it's starting to gain some steam that Showtime boxing may be done. You know, and Showtime content may be moving over to Paramount Plus. It has not been yet official or confirmed whether the Showtime channel will go away. Basically, you know, what's been circulating around is that the channel's going to go away and Showtime is going to be on Paramount Plus as a service, so it won't be a channel anymore. You know, but even if that's not the case, there's heavy rumors circulating around, not rumors, but stories, you know, like news stories like circulating around that Showtime, like boxing, may be done. For example, Danny Garcia and David Benavidez peaked at something, or did an average of about 450,000 viewers. You know, the Showtime is what, about $10 a month, give or take. That's about what, 4.6 million. I don't know. You have to start asking some questions. And PBC, they have a lot of boxers that are inactive, bro. And then with us hearing that Fox is out, and Adrian Broner saying that PBC don't have the money to guarantee both Crawford and Spence money. Shit looking bad. But it's been said for years that PBC is going to have some issues, or was going to have some issues. But this time, like I said, but this is a case where, like, my bad, where the writing has kind of been on the wall for a while now. Especially with fighters turning down a lot of money, not fighting each other, voicing their frustrations of not getting dates and trying to fight elsewhere. Fighters just fighting one time a year and having long ass training camps. Just, guys like Keith Thurman, for example, just waiting for a date. And, you got to get the big names out first. Guys like Wilder, Spence, Tank Davis, they got to get their dates first. Then whatever left is what the other guys get. Like, some shit going on, bro. Some shit's going on. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen at the beginning of the year, with boxing. Because frankly, if I'm being honest, I'm tired of it. Like, y'all not tired as fans. And this is why motherfuckers is streaming these fights to smithereens. The product has been like diluted. We get too many fights from all sides where the fights don't mean nothing. But one thing we can say is at least Matchroom tries. At least Golden Boy tries. At least Top Rank tries. But PBC, their model is to keep shit in-house. I'm not saying other promoters don't do it, but like the shit is like, it's problematic, and fans are getting fed up. Fans are getting fed up. You know who else I'm also fucking fed up with? Fucking Tyson Fury. Oh, God. I'm starting to think he's back on the coke or something. Or you know what I really think? I think that his money probably got fucking frozen. Because why is he being such a whore like for the last several months? Remember, he can't travel. He is MTK's #1 boxer. Y'all think his money frozen too? Who was MTK's #1 boxer? Let's go back to the press conference.
On Friday night, we have a big night of boxing coming your way when it comes to the weigh-in at 5 Eastern on FS2. And then on Saturday...
Don't nobody give a fuck about this motherfucking fight. Fucking $75 for a regular Showtime fight. They got Robert Helenius on pay-per-view in 2022, bro. What are they thinking?
Pacific time. Our co-main event can literally be a main event anywhere in the world. Let's meet one half of our main event combatants from Flint, Michigan, the two-time super middleweight champion of the world.
I am Anthony Dirrell. I grew up in Flint, Michigan, and nothing can stop me.
He's an incredible fighter.
He's gonna feel everything I throw. He will fall.
Beautiful right hand.
Oh my, what a punch.
Down goes Brooks, and that's it.
I'm focused on him and his trouble. It's really trouble.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage with a record of 34 wins, 25 of those coming by.
Now, I know that music for sure will get me copyright claimed. So I got to mute that. They got me before, I think, for Luis Ortiz. Yeah, and rumors are, that Steven Espinoza may get the sack. Like, Showtime Sports may be done. Like, they'll still, like, do, like, certain sports things, but as far as, like, the boxing division, that shit may be done. Like, it's looking real ugly, ladies and gentlemen. Real ugly. But at the end of the day, I really don't give a fuck about none of that motherfucking shit. I want to see fights. Like, I'm tired of fighters, talking all this shit. Like, they talk so much shit on social media and then they don't be fighting. Like, the shit be bullshit. Or they fight like once a year, or you got to wait fucking 3 years before you see a fight you want to see. For example, this fight right here, Caleb Plant, Anthony Dirrell, should have happened fucking 3 years ago. They've been cooking this fight for a long ass time. Huh? You say I got the shirt, the fucking off-white. What's the meaning of that, huh? Black up top, white down bottom, huh? What's the meaning of this? Got a little blue in there. Let's turn it up.
Division in Europe.
What's the meaning of this?
There have been all my life doubters and naysayers.
The challenge for him is to show that he wasn't a fluke. Huge combination. A man from Finland is really bringing the fight. The right lands. Sweat flies. A shocker.
I think it's fighters not fighting each other. That's what I really think it is. That's clearly what it is. That's clearly what it is. Like, fighters not fighting each other. Like, it's been going on for damn near a decade. Like, remember PBC, you know, like when they first started, motherfuckers wasn't fighting each other then. You know? Yeah, and people get mad at me because I don't cover, oh, T-Street, did you see motherfucker said this on Twitter? What's your reaction? I'm not doing no video on that shit. I've been covering boxing for motherfucking 10 years, nigga. I'm not doing that no more. Like, that's not what unless it's like a big story that intrigues me in boxing, I don't be doing those reaction videos on every little motherfucking thing that we know is bullshit. A fighter's gonna say, like, oh shit, Ryan Garcia was ordered to fight Isaac Cruz. Oh shit. And we knew that shit wasn't gonna happen. Pisses me the motherfucker off. By the way, rumors are that maybe this fight's not doing too good, ticket-wise. What are you guys hearing? But then again, I didn't really expect a fight like this to, like, you know, really sell out. If they get 10,000 up in that joint, that's, you know, like a big number for me. But also, you know, people be broke, so you never know what the walk-up gonna look like. People buy tickets like on fight day and on, you know, like the day before, so you never know. They might get like 15 up in there, 15,000. Let's turn it up. Look, I don't want them to be friends.
Saturday night on Fox Sports PBC pay-per-view.
Sparring partners fighting. I hate that. You know, how you fighting your friend on pay-per-view? Remember, I think Malik Scott flopped against Wilder. I'm still upset about that. Malik Scott, you broke my heart. My heart was broken. Like, I'm talking about, like, I was in tatters. Because I'm like, yeah, Malik Scott is the best fighter Wilder ever fought. Let's turn it up, I guess. We'll talk after.
It has been nearly 1 year since we saw you inside the ring, and fans and media around the world want to know, since your fight against Canelo Alvarez, how much have you grown and what have you learned since being a part of that and in that valiant effort that you had against Canelo Alvarez?
Well, like you said, it's been a minute since I've been in the ring, but shortly after that fight, me and my team, we got right back to work, and we cleaned up a few things and kept working on things that we had a lot of success with in my last fight. And I've been working ever since. Me and my team, we've been in the dark, grinding, staying focused, and come Saturday night, I'm excited to show y'all what we've been working on.
Anthony, I know you have mentioned that in the course of your career, you're a two-time super middleweight champion of the world. You mentioned that you either want to fight for the title or you want the big names in the division. Well, lo and behold, here we have Caleb Plant and you in the super middleweight title eliminator. What are your thoughts on your opponent? And obviously, I know that there is no love lost between either one of you.
I hope they cuss.
I don't got no thoughts on them. I mean, it's a fight at the end of the day. You know, we all go in that ring and we give it our all, but I'm going to go in there and whoop his ass. Simple as that.
Caleb, when he goes ahead and he states that, you know, he's going to handle business against you, and he seems a little bit, you know, dismissive. He wants to go out there and hurt you. What is your response?
Well, you know, leading up to this fight, throughout the whole lead up, he's had a lot to say about me, how much he hates me and don't like me and nobody else likes me. But I'm not here to talk about emotions. This ain't a therapy session. I could care less if people like me. I'm here to do a job.
You keep bringing
I'm a
up the
professional.
same shit. I don't like you. I don't have to like you. Motherfucker, ain't no shit in the rule book I got to like your ass. Where that shit at? Show me.
On Fox. This is on live on Fox, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't get on your bike, bitch.
He's had a lot to, you know, say about my resume and how I haven't fought anyone.
Yeah,
but,
who
you know, he's
fought?
somebody
Tell
who,
me. Tell me who you fought.
He's somebody who has about twice the amount of fights as I do, and he has 4 people on his resume who are either current or former world champions at the time he fought them. I have about half the fights he has, and I have 3 people who are either current or former world champions at the time I fought them, and that's what the half the fights that he has. And come Saturday night, I'll have 4, just as many as him, with half the fights he has. So, are you a bum?
Come on, cut some more. This is live on Fox Sports, by the way.
Are you a bum?
Back up, Ray. Are you?
Are you a bum?
Are you? Who you fight? Who you fight? Tell me who you fight.
I'm fighting you.
No, tell me who you fought.
That's all you need to worry about.
You a bitch? Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Right.
That sounds good. He said all I fight is bums, but I'm fighting him. So anything that we've done before
Don't apologize, Ray.
It's not going to matter once the bell rings. He's got to fight me.
Just don't run.
I got to fight him.
Just don't run.
Caleb, you've been pretty adamant about, handing out a prediction coming into this fight. You proclaimed that after the beating you give Anthony Dirrell, that he's going to retire.
Ooh, pull their gas.
Why do you feel that way?
I just feel like I'm going to put a vicious ass whooping on that boy. And
Man, you ain't never
after
whooped
that,
nobody
he'll be riding off
talking
into the
about?
sunset.
Who have you
and
whooped
that'll
like
be
that?
it for him.
The only way you can retire me is running around a fucking ring. I get old.
Yes,
That's the
keep
only way you
going.
can retire me. You can't do nothing, man. Fuck you can do. Huh?
Keep going.
You can't hit. Yeah, keep on laughing, bitch.
Anthony,
Yes.
where does Caleb plan to? Both of you guys have extensive resumes, former world
He
champions.
ain't got shit. No, he don't.
Free
Don't
girls in
lie
my
to that
city?
boy. He don't got nothing. He a bitch.
Well, I'm just-
And
Y'all
I'ma
see
show
how
him
mad
what
he
it
is? You see how easy it is to get him mad?
No, I ain't
you see
mad.
This? You see
I
how
ain't
mad
mad,
he is?
baby. You, I'm mad, but you try to get my attention this whole camp. I'm mad. I ain't talk to you. I don't care about you. Look
Y'all
at
see
you,
that, right?
scared. You scared? Oh, you thinking, boy? Think.
We want to apologize
Think
to the young
good,
viewers
too.
watching this on Fox Sports right now.
But now we'll turn it over to the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. Deontay, it's very interesting because you have animosity with these 2 guys, but you and Robert Helenius are certainly gentlemen, and you guys have mutual respect between each other, him being your former sparring partner. When you decided to come back, and there was a list of names that you could have chosen for your comeback, why did you decide to settle on the Nordic Nightmare, Robert Helenius, who is no easy task for any heavyweight in the world?
First off, I got tremendous love and respect for Robert. We've been knowing each other for years, and we've been in camp. He's always came to my camp. They say iron sharpen iron, and we definitely been doing that. And the reason I agreed upon this fight because he's been on a winning streak. He's been looking great in his fight, and this is for the WBC Eliminator. So, if I'm gonna be in it and come back in it, why not fight the best, and why not, fight for something worth fighting for? I don't have long. I only want 3 years left up in this business, and I'm ready to fight the best, and I'm willing, able, and ready to do whatever I got to do, to make it back to the top.
Well, it's great to see you, champ, as always, and now with the Nordic Nightmare, Robert Helenius. Robert, you have been fighting, involved in boxing for over 25 years. You've always stated your goal is to challenge for the heavyweight championship of the world. You are literally, potentially one step away, but in order for you to get to that path, you have to get past this man, the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder. How important is this fight for you on Saturday?
Well, I've been throwing my life to this sport, so of course this means everything for me, and I've been doing all the work I can do to bring my best self off in this fight, and I'm ready.
Deontay, this has been the home to many memorable events for you. 4 fights, 4 victories, 4 knockouts. You look at the names of Arthur Spuka, Berman Stavern, Luis Ortiz, and Dominic Brazil, most recently in May of 2019. What makes Barclays Center so special for the Bronze Bomber?
I think it's the electrifying energy that this arena possesses. I done had some of my most dramatic knockouts, most exciting knockouts, and enjoyable moments right here in this arena. So, when I came here and got off the plane, the energy here just felt amazing. And I asked my team, do y'all feel the same thing that I feel? And they agreed with me. They felt the same thing. So it almost feel like a second home to me. I'm always here, and I put on my best performance here, right here. So, with that being said, I'm not looking for nothing less than a great performance come Saturday night. So the fans is in for a treat. It's a lot on the line, and I think I got the right opponent for us to get the fans what they want to see. One thing that resembles me and Robert, he got a warrior heart, a warrior mentality. And everyone knows I have a warrior heart and mentality as well. So when you're fighting with your heart, you're willing to go out on your shield. And that's what's going to be tomorrow. We're going to go out on our shield, baby.
Is that why you had such an extensive training camp? I mean, your pre-camp, I thought, was rather remarkable. You put in hundreds of rounds in your pre-camp, even before diving into training camp. Is it because you know that you have a dangerous and formidable opponent in front of you on Saturday?
Most definitely. You can't look past Robert Helenius. Like I said, when any fighter fight with their heart, you can't look past them. And we put in like 600 and something rounds in. I think it was 620. How much was it? Well, I'm downgraded.
725, so says Don House, a part of the Deontay Wilder camp.
I'm downgraded. House been keeping up with everything. And it's been a tremendous camp. Pre-camp been tremendous, and going into official camp has been just as great as well. We had to slow down a little bit because I was overtrained, and it's been amazing though, because you can go so many years doing the same thing over and over again, and then it becomes boring. It becomes just something that you got to do and get through. So we changed up a lot of things. We changed up location. I was out in Vegas for a long time, and then I did my sparring back in Alabama, and it refreshing a lot of things. And we went back to the basic of a lot of things. And this whole title for me, this second phase in my career is all about having fun. All about having fun. I always tell people I'm happy and I'm at peace in my life. And
up here we go. We're gonna be here all night.
The grass is green. And can't nobody knock me off of that. So I'm looking forward to Saturday night. Although we're sparring partners and we respect each other highly, understand that it will be, the beast will come out come Saturday night. People ain't got to worry about, well, they friends, or well, he said he love them and all that. It's gonna be fire come Saturday night. That's for sure.
Robert, what have you done in preparation? You both have had, lengthy time together in sparring, but it's obvious that this man has destructive power, a knockout percentage of over 91%.
And you got to respect that as well, of course. We've been doing a lot of footwork, a lot of jabs, a lot of sparring as well. And we've been at it the whole year. So we didn't know the opponent in the beginning of the year, but we've been training all year. So, sitting here, I don't know what to tell you guys anymore. I've been in so many press conferences, but we've been doing a lot of good work, and I feel like this is my time now, and the fight is going to be really, really good.
For you, what is it like to be back here at Barclays Center? Because not only has Deontay Wilder had success here, but you have as well. You went ahead in March of 2020, right before the pandemic. You were a heavy underdog coming into your fight against, at the previous time, the undefeated Adam Kovnatsky. And you came out, you shocked the world, and you smashed him. So what's it like for you to be returning to one of the best nights of your career?
Yeah, I've been fighting once at Barclays Center, and the atmosphere was crazy good, like Wilder said. And I feel like the same thing is happening all over again.
Deontay, you mentioned in the theme to this fight, since you decided to come back, that you're fighting for yourself. What does that mean, and how dangerous does that make the Bronze Bomber?
Well, Ray, I gotta correct you. I'm coming back in this second phase. I'm a true people's champion. I'm fighting for the people. I was selfish, just fighting for my family and bringing them up. Bringing them out of poverty, being able to establish a lifestyle that we love to do. And when I want to do something or go places, I'm able to do so at any given time at will. But being the unveiling of the statue for me meant a lot to me. To see so many people come from so many different countries out to join hand with us, to unite with me and my family and my loved ones. It meant a lot to me, you know, to, man, you know, just to think about the past. You know, they say when you think about the past, certain emotions come out of you. And to think about that moment in time in history for me, man, it's an amazing feeling. So it just allowed me to understand that I mean so much to so many people around the world. You know, people gravitate to the things I do, to the things I say, and they apply it to life. Like I said, you know, the only way you obtain knowledge is applying it to life, and that's how you become wise. And to see that, to see so many people share tears and break down families and stuff like that, it allowed me to know, man, I got to keep going. You know, I'm still young. I got 3 more years. I want to do it to about the end of 40, and that's it. So I want to provide my service to my greatness for the next 3 years, and then I'm out of here. So this is for the people, you know what I mean? This is it's for the people to have fun and do what I got to do, baby. So the bronze bomber back. So long live the heavyweight division.
Well, you
and
mentioned
the excitement that's in it.
You mentioned 3 years because you said you want to fight till 40. So before I get over to Anthony Dirrell, I want to wish you an early happy birthday. I know your birthday will be next Saturday, October 22nd. So happy early birthday.
Now
Deontay
I got 2
Wilder.
more years. Thank you.
Okay, 2 more years. Well, speaking of birthdays, Anthony Dirrell will be celebrating his birthday tomorrow. Happy early birthday to you, Anthony. But the odds makers in Las Vegas, as they look at this fight with you and Caleb Plant, you are as much of a 6-1 underdog. What are your thoughts? Do you pay any attention to that, or do you use that as extra added motivation?
No, that's just some another way for me to make a little bit more money. That's it, you know. But I'm fine with that. That's people's opinion at the end of the day. That's what they think, and it's fine.
Where do you feel, not giving away your game plan, obviously, but where do you feel you hold the advantages over Caleb Plant?
I mean, Caleb ain't showed me nothing special, period. No fight. He showed me nothing special. He's a good boxer, but other than that, he showed me nothing special. Just be ready for Saturday, because I am.
Caleb, you have pointed out about Anthony Dirrell. You stated that, you know, he has, on your social media that he has a big bark but no bite. Why have you come to that conclusion, and how do you assess Anthony Dirrell as a prize fighter?
Well, you know, he's a former 2-time world champion, so I'm prepared. Me and my team are prepared. We work really hard for this moment, but at the end of the day, you know, I think he does bark a lot more than he bites, and I think he's selling a lot of wolf tickets right now, being the dog. So.
Anthony, did you see any of those social media posts from Caleb Plant? Did people send them to you and everything else? And what were your thoughts? Did you take that as gamesmanship, or did it upset you?
No, it didn't upset me, man. That's how you feel. He wanted me to engage with him. I'm too old for that shit. I don't play with kids. You know, he a kid to me.
Well, I saw earlier in the week you posted a photo where you looked in impeccable physical shape. Is this, I know a lot of fighters say this, but how would you analyze your training camp for this fight? One thing about Anthony Dirrell, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like you fight better when there are emotions in a fight. Is that fair to say?
Sometime, you know, we just got different game plans for different people. I think you got to go into every fight with a different game plan because everybody don't fight the same. So we got a game plan for Caleb, and we're going to use it.
What's it like, again, continuing your partnership with Javon Sugar Hill, who's obviously been the trainer to many elite world champions?
He's a great trainer, A-plus trainer. Been my trainer for a long time now, and he even trained me when I was younger, 13, something like that, young. So, I mean, we familiar with each other.
Caleb, for you, one thing I know ever since you were a young budding contender is that you crave championship gold. How much do you want to become a 2-time world champion? Because the hunger that I see from you, I feel, is that of a hungry contender.
Yeah, absolutely. Becoming a 2-time world champ will mean everything to me. I've worked my whole life tirelessly to get to this point, and but I still have a lot more boxing to give, a lot more fights to give the fans, and but first things first, you know, you don't get to that world title without focusing on the fight in front of you. I got a fight this Saturday October 15th, Fox pay-per-view, and that's what I'm fully focused on, and that's all I'm focused on.
What kind of statement are you hoping to make on Fox Sports PBC pay-per-view in this, your first time fighting here at Barclays Center?
Yeah, just looking to get my hand raised in fashion in whatever way that means. So tune in. It's going to be big fireworks. Country boy right here, Deontay Wilder, in the main event. And this is a great card. A lot of great action going to be on the card. A lot of great fights, a lot of great fighters. So I'm definitely encouraging everybody to tune in, and we're going to turn up.
Deontay, this is your second straight fight with Malik Scott as your head trainer. I feel like you guys are just getting to another level when it comes to your continuity, the relationship, the time in the gym. I mentioned during the media workouts that you were moving like a middleweight for that matter during the workouts. But tell us about you and the bond that you have with Malik Scott, your lead trainer.
Man, that's he got a part. That's my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? He definitely holds a part in my heart. You know what I mean? We've been together for a very long time, and when we first met, man, we clicked. We clicked instantly. You know, I cooked for his family. He dropped a lot of gems on me dealing with the boxing. You know, he's been in it longer than I. You know, his mother is the same birthday as I, mine is his. So it's a great family that I have. You know what I mean? I have a lot of day ones on my side with me, along with my conditioning coach, Joey Scott, right here. He's definitely day one, you know, day one from day one, you know what I mean? So it feels good to be able to have so many great guys a part of my life, you know what I mean, whether it's dealing with boxing or dealing with just life itself. So, you know, I'm looking to end my career on a happy note with my guys right beside me.
Robert, for you, you're a heavy underdog coming into this fight, more than a 4-1 underdog.
Am I?
Yes, you are. Okay. So right now, the odds makers have you as a 4.5-1 underdog. Clearly, you're not paying attention to that, but you were an underdog coming into your fight against Adam Kovnatski the first time back in March of 2020. Do you like having that role of people picking against you?
Yeah, I think so. I think it gives me more strength, more power.
What have you learned over the course of your career? Because if people don't know, Robert Helenius has been in elite heavyweight, especially in Europe, for well over a decade. Do you feel now, Robert, that the time is here for you to capitalize and make your movement to try to become the first world champion from Finland?
Yeah, I wouldn't be here if I wouldn't believe in myself. So I think I would have found an easier job to do if I wouldn't believe in myself.
Now, Deontay, I know that you don't want to look past Robert Helenius, but there have been reports that Alexander Usyk, the heavyweight champion of the world, is going to be here at Barclays Center to watch your fight, and that potentially, if you're victorious, that he would like to fight you next. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts is, you know, many people have said many things, you know, to me about fighting me, and when the time came, they went the other way. So I reached out, and some of my guys that's close to me that knows him, I asked him about his character as a person, because sometimes your character will tell who you are. And I asked him, is he a man of his word, you know, on certain things, and they confirmed to me that he were. And so I can only hold him for his word, you know. So we'll see what happens. So hopefully he'll manage his word, and upon being victorious, we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? And this is the great thing about being a heavyweight in a small division, that you're always one fight away from a title shot. And we'll see what happens, you know. And I can't wait.
Neither can we. Anthony Dirrell, Caleb Plant, before we get ready to let you guys go, Anthony Dirrell on Saturday night on Fox Sports PBC pay-per-view. How is your fight going to unfold against Caleb Plant?
At the end of the day, I'm going to get my hand raised.
Do you want to say anything final to Caleb Plant?
I don't need to say nothing to him.
Caleb, your prediction for your matchup against Anthony Dirrell in this super middleweight title eliminator?
Just me getting my hand raised in fashion, and that's about it.
Is there anything final that you want to say to Anthony Dirrell?
Just that I hope he's fully prepared.
All right, Caleb Plant, Anthony Dirrell, what a matchup that is going to be. The tensions are certainly high. Finally, they get an opportunity to collide on Saturday. Robert Helenius, your prediction for your showdown against the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
Me standing like this.
Hand raised.
Yes.
All right, Deontay, the floor is yours. The former heavyweight champion of the world returns to the ring for the first time in over a year. It will be 372 days exact. But Deontay, your prediction for your matchup against Robert Helenius on Saturday.
I just appreciate everybody coming out. This is going to be a great fight come Saturday night. You don't want to miss it. You know, I bring the excitement to the heavyweight division, and I'm back, baby. And on that night, it's going to be an explosion. You know, you got two fighters that putting their hearts on the line, that putting their lives on the line, and we don't want to exit that ring unless we become victorious. That's mean if we had to go out on our shield, and you know what I mean by that. So I'm back, baby. And, you know, when I'm in the arena or when I'm in the fight, you know, I keep people on the edge of their seat because you don't know what's going to happen. But when it happens, baby, bam, good night. I'll see you guys soon. Love, peace, and God bless. And you know always, Bomb Squad!
The Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, Robert Helenius, Caleb Plant, Anthony Dirrell. Our main event and our co-main event review. More press conference action continues as we will continue to dive in to this main event and co-main event. Don't miss the action this Saturday on Fox Sports PBC pay-per-view. We will come back with more to digest the press conference here on FS1 from Brooklyn.
All right. All right. So while they're on a commercial break, let's talk. You know, as I said, I voiced my frustration with Deontay Wilder, or PBC. You know, having Deontay Wilder fight a longtime sparring partner. He's been in multiple Deontay Wilder camps. They're considered friends. Fighting Robert Helenius on pay-per-view. You know, and the only reason why they're on pay-per-view is because PBC guarantees Deontay Wilder a lot of money. They guarantee him this money to keep him away from other promoters. Also, it's heavily rumored that PBC owes Deontay Wilder money, just like they owe all of their other fighters money. They don't get their money just straight up front, which makes it difficult when PBC fighters want to fight, you know, outside of the PBC brand. It kind of makes things funky financially. Just what I've heard. But you get fights like this. Wilder versus Robert Helenius, a fight that would or should normally be on regular Showtime. Now think about it like this, right? If like with this type of thinking, you know, if Wilder would have fought Bermane Stavern in 2022, it would have been on pay-per-view. Remember, the first Luis Ortiz fight was on regular Showtime. And the way they're doing it these days, it would have been on pay-per-view. They put Andy Ruiz versus Luis Ortiz on pay-per-view. On New Year's Day, to start the fucking year off, they put Luis Ortiz versus Charles Martin on pay-per-view. Charles Martin's next fight was on the undercard of Andy Ruiz versus Luis Ortiz on a YouTube stream. So they just throw in anything on pay-per-view, not because the fans are asking for it, because they overpaying these fighters. You know, like they're getting the fans to really pay. Like, and you're paying to see Deontay Wilder knock out Robert Helenius. Robert Helenius, don't get me wrong, he used to be nice back in the day. You know, I used to be a huge fan back in the day. Like, you know, like when Max Kellerman used to, like Max Kellerman was the first person I ever heard talking about him. And I started watching him like, yo, this dude's good. But you know, he's had some injuries, some promotional issues. He got stopped by Johan Duhaupas and by Gerald Washington. So, you know, he may be winning on the cards against Deontay Wilder. Oh, I'm lagging? Why am I lagging? He may be winning on the cards against Deontay Wilder. But he ain't going to be, you know, I think he's going to get knocked out. I think he's going to get knocked out. Now, the Caleb Plant versus Anthony Dirrell fight is kind of interesting, but it's a fight that should have happened 3 years ago.
Barclays Center for Deontay Wilder, Robert
See what I'm
Helenius,
saying?
Caleb Plant, Anthony Dirrell. Moments ago, you saw the 4 fighters on stage here at Barclays Center. Caleb Plant, Anthony Dirrell.
The lag should be cool. We should be cool now.
Nightmare. All 4 men very focused indeed. Once again, Ray Flores rejoined by Showtime Sean Porter. And Sean, the one thing that I took away from the press conference is every single fighter, no doubt, seems to be locked in ahead of their matchups on Saturday.
I took away all that bad language. I mean, after every time I heard the B, somebody say a B word, I thought.
I don't know why we're lagging all of a sudden. I gotta fix it.
I mean, I think that
Let's see
was
what's going
one of the
on.
more entertaining and intense press conference shows that I've been a part of. But yeah, no, you're right. I think every fighter is really locked in on winning. I mean, obviously they all said that they want to win, but I think that kind of that strategy in terms of how to win, especially in the co-main. Both of these guys, Caleb and Anthony Dirrell, Caleb Plant, both are really good boxers, good speed, power, quickness, the whole 9. So I think that fight's going to be extremely competitive. And then Bomb Squad, I mean, the energy was fantastic from Deontay Wilder. Still very excited to see him.
For Caleb Plant and Anthony Dirrell, you have been involved in prize fights where emotion is there, present in the fight. Does that work for you or against you?
Both of these guys, the interesting thing, they use the emotions that they have. Like, a lot of fighters, their coaches are in.
Hold on, the lag is fixing. The lag is fixing.
Keep them safe
Give me a minute.
from being mad and all of these different things. Ant the dog, he got the dog because he was just a ferocious, mean fighter. That's who he grew up to become. And then Caleb Plant always has had a chip on his shoulder, has always felt counted against, and felt like the world was against him, and all those different things. So the emotion is going to be there for both those guys on Saturday night, and they're actually going to use it. I think in the tough times, the emotion is going to keep them going through it.
The path to victory for both guys. For Anthony Dirrell first.
Path to victory for Dirrell, I would say you can't allow Caleb Plant to be comfortable. You have to use your speed and your quickness, but get up on Caleb, make him uncomfortable, make him feel your body, and make him feel your power.
For Caleb Plant?
Caleb box. Be fast, be sharp, and do what you do best. Caleb Plant likes to make guys look silly. He will we're going to see a lot of talking all night from both those guys, and I'm sure if it's going Caleb's way, you're going to see Caleb smirk, you're going to see him laugh, you're going to see him smile, all those different things to really let Ant know that he can't beat him, so that was going to be a really good one for us.
Sean, for the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder, the one thing that I liked is that how serious he's taking this. Not that
I don't know why I'm lagging so bad. I don't know what happened that quick. What up, Donnell? I know I'm so sick of Mac Media, but let me see what's going on with this lag.
Did you like what you heard from the bronze bomber?
He put a lot of time in. I didn't like that I heard he had overtrained, but I like how he was able to kind of recoup, take some rest, and come back strong and finish up camp strong. All that being said, I just think that he's extremely